So the Oakland Roots get a new stadium and Lexington moves up to the USL Championship? We got a lot to talk about. But before we get into it, welcome everyone to the USL Insight, where we talk about news happening around the USL Championship. And if you're a fan of the USL, please give this video a like because it really helps with the algorithm and we could get more exposure of the USL out there. But with that, why don't we get into it? But the first thing I want to talk about is the Oakland Roots are announcing that they're going to play in the Oakland Coliseum next year. Now, when I heard this, I was actually surprised, just like I'm sure a lot of people were. And the thing that I keep thinking about is why? Why would they want to join, or why would they want to play there? Why would they want to move there? Because Oakland Coliseum, let's face it, it's dying. It's dead. There's no one goes there. The Oakland A's are leaving there. They're going to Las Vegas. On average, the average attendance that they bring is like 9,000 people. So Oakland Roots, if they're able to surpass that, which I hope they do. Don't get me wrong. I hope they do. I hope they are able to survive, to thrive. But if they surpass that, that is already huge because I'm pretty sure they don't bring those numbers now at the stadium that they play at. Granted, it's a college stadium, but still, you know, that's going to be a huge accomplishment if they're able to do that, to pull that off. And I hope they do. And another issue that I have is that it's a baseball stadium. I mean, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of baseball stadiums being converted into soccer fields. It looks bad. It looks ugly. And this is a huge stadium. I think it fits like 55,000 if I'm not mistaken. And so it's a huge stadium. It's a huge field. This is the pros, right? Obviously MLB. And now you're going to have a soccer field in there. You're going to see a lot of gaps. I can already picture it. You're going to have a lot of gaps and you're not going to be close to the field. You're not going to be you're not going to be close to the players. So it's going to look ugly. It's going to look empty. I mean, just go down the list of teams who have played in baseball stadiums. They're empty. And now you're going to have this. I guarantee you're going to have this and it's going to look bad. It looks wrong. It looks like it doesn't belong in the game. You don't want to have a team where you see more seats than fans because that's just going to make, whether we like it or not, it's going to give the appearance of like, no, this team sucks. No one goes there. I mean, it's a huge reason why the Oakland A's are leaving because no one would show up. It's a 1-year lease for $3 million. That is a huge amount of money. $3 million for only 1 year. Because think about it. I mean, I don't know the money in the USL. I don't know. I don't have that type of info. But if you're able to recover that, I mean, that is a huge improvement. I can only imagine what goes in to turn on the stadium, like have everything functioning. You know, you gotta have to have the bathrooms, the lights, the concessions, all of that stuff. And granted, they're only going to be allowed to fit, I believe, 15,000 people. That's the amount of space that they're going to give them. But still, you know, that's money that you have to pay. That's money that's going to be used for, you know, bills, essentially. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this news, guys. I really am not a fan of it because Oakland is dying. And that's not me saying that. That's Oakland saying that because no one was going to any games there. No one is going to any games at the Coliseum. It'll be very interesting for me to see what happens. It'll be very interesting if they're able to make this look good. You know, from what I could gather, it seems like a lot of Oakland fans were excited for this news, but it could be just people who are, you know, they want Oakland to succeed, which is fine. You know, I hope your city does succeed. I know Oakland has its issues right now, you know, beyond soccer and stuff, but still, I hope it's able to, and we'll see what happens. But moving on, Lexington is going to be jumping up to the USL Championship. Right now they compete in the USL League One, but it's pretty funny, guys, because Lexington are like in last place or they're at the bottom of the table essentially. And so it's funny because the joke is, oh, you know, you're going to have the worst team being bumped up, relegated into the USL Championship. And last year, North Carolina actually won the league and then moved up into the championship. So it was more like promotion relegation, right? They got promoted. But this just goes, guys, with what we're bashing MLS for. It's all about money. It's a closed system. The USL is like the MLS, guys. I'm realizing that more. It's a business and it's closed. Like I said, it's a closed business where if you have money and you are able to sway the right people, you can come into the league. To start up a team, you just have to put down like a down payment, if you will. You're able to come into the league. That's what the issue is here because we've bashed MLS so much. Don Garber and all the cronies and stuff, they only care about the money coming in, but USL is actually doing the same thing. They're just not as big as MLS. So yeah, I think the USL has the opportunity to do pro rel, and they've come up with a lot of excuses on why they don't want to. You know, it could all be a cover-up because essentially they just want to do the same thing. They want the money. And guys, it sucks because it's a league that, you know, it's up and coming, and we've talked about it many times, and it's something you don't want to see, right? I want the open system. I want the USL to be able to be the first here in America to give the people what they want, promotion, relegation. And when they do things like this, you know, it sucks. There's a lot of teams coming into the championship. They're you know, you have Brooklyn, you have Jacksonville, Lexington, Iowa, Arkansas. So it's exciting. It's an exciting time. I think there's a reason for all of this, you know, hype, a reason for a lot of teams wanting to come in now. Like I said before, it's because the World Cup is coming. So they want to have a team already established by the time the World Cup comes, because soccer, in my opinion, is going to go through a huge jump. It's going to get very popular in this country. So teams want to be able to compete at the highest level so that fans can come and watch them play. But yeah, it just sucks to say that it's not happening the right way. The right way, you know, promotion, relegation would have been the best way for teams to be able to compete, because Lexington honestly doesn't even bring in that many fans. From what I have gathered, there seems to be other clubs within League One who are bringing a lot more fans into their stadiums, and Lexington isn't one of those popular ones. So we'll see what happens, guys. I hope this isn't a team that comes in, realizes like, hey, we weren't ready for this, and then kind of like Miami FC, and then they're like, now what do we do? But one thing I will say, it would be kind of cool to see Lexington versus Louisville, the Derby, you know, the Kentucky Derby. You know, I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but that's just what comes to mind right now. I think everyone's mind. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. You know, to have a in-state rivalry like that, it's just going to be exciting. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you excited by these news that came out for both teams? You know, this news was major for each team individually. So yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think. But yeah, like I said before, please like this video. It really helps with the algorithm. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. But with that, guys, I will see you all on the next one.